So what type of thriller do you like and why?
I quite like sci-fi thrillers because there's a lot of creativity that can go with them. Um, they're very intense and very suspenseful. I think that's why I quite like them. There's a lot.
Which one?
Which one? Alien, Alien versus Predator. They're all quite fun to watch because there's a lot of action involved and there's lots of futuristic elements to it, which I quite like.
Cool. What would you expect from a sci-fi thriller?
Well, like the normal stuff, like in normal sci-fi films, you get spaceships and lasers and aliens and stuff. And I think when in sci-fi thrillers, when humans get involved with aliens and elements like that, I think that's when it gets very interesting. And I think it's a world that we want. We're thinking about living in, but it's a way of us seeing the possible consequences of what could happen if something like aliens and humans met.
What would you expect from a sci-fi thriller opening?
Someone dead. Like in the first few minutes of the film, someone dies, and this is how the antagonist or the alien or whatever it is presented to the audience straight away, and the problem is already inflicted into the film.
Okay, thanks. So what type of thrillers do you like and why?
I like psychological, mental, and what's the other one? Horror. Oh, because they're very interesting.
Yeah.
Keep me on the edge of your seat.
What type of sci-fi? What do you expect from a sci-fi movie?
Robots.
Elaborate.
Robots taking over the Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you expect from an opening scene of a sci-fi movie?
A chase.
Ooh.
Chasing a robot.
Thanks.
Is that it?
Yeah. What thriller do you like and why?
I like action thrillers because I don't like violence, but I like the action sequences and shootouts and I suppose fighting as well, and chases and that sort of thing, and the suspense as well.
What do you expect from a sci-fi thriller?
I would expect the equivalent to an action thriller, however, we have like a twist, obviously a sci-fi twist. So I still expect the same sort of action sequences, maybe a battle between, let's say, aliens and people, or maybe some action between paranormal activity and regular people life, but just the idea of conflict would still be relevant.
What do you expect from a sci-fi thriller opening?
I want it to be quite mysterious because obviously anything sci-fi is different and unknown, and so you want your opening to be like that. You want it to be mysterious and engaging and dragging the audience.
What type of thriller do you like and why?
I like the sort of thriller like The Imitation Game, because it's not necessarily an action movie, but it's still very encapsulating with its storyline, and it keeps you interested and it catches you straight away at the beginning.
Okay. What do you expect from a sci-fi thriller?
When it comes to sci-fi thrillers, I think good graphics, good sort of CGI, a good storyline, obviously. Something that is not sort of your run-of-the-mill sci-fi movie that's going to get forgotten in history. Something that stands out a lot, like Star Wars.
Okay. And what do you expect from the opening scene of a sci-fi film?
Something that's exciting, but doesn't burn out straight away. Something that's exciting but intriguing at the same time. It sort of catches your interest and makes you want to carry on watching.
I like the Dark Knight trilogy because the special effects are great and it's a great Batman series.
My favourite thriller is The Sixth Sense because it's really exciting, engaging, and there's a massive twist at the end. What I expect in sci-fi thrillers are lots of technological aspects.
And probably a lot of scientific terminology too. I expect from a sci-fi opening will probably be like a monologue or a montage.
And dark lighting and dramatic music.
Thrillers I like are psychological thrillers and dystopian thrillers because they make you think and they're quite exciting. And examples of them are, well, psychological thrillers are Donnie Darko, which is really, really cool, and dystopian thrillers V for Vendetta, which is also action-packed. Science fiction thrillers, well, if a thriller is kind of like action-packed and exciting, then and science fiction is kind of technology and futuristic, and I guess it's a combination of both, maybe like scientific discovery or how science went wrong, that kind of thing.
Also, what would you expect from like the opening of a science fiction thriller?
The setting would be in, I think, a futuristic environment. Yeah, a bit distance from our reality.
Cool. Thanks.
Enjoy dystopian thrillers as they are interesting, unique, and have a good chance of representing our actual future. For a sci-fi film, I believe there should be lots of technology, and it should be extremely fast-paced and therefore entertaining.
What would you expect from a sci-fi opening?
I would expect it to be kind of unnatural to our current lives, very unique and interesting, and show a different perspective of life.
Okay, thanks.